This is Chris from Techie Rumor, and I wanted to bring you guys a special video about possible iPhone 7 leaked releases. Now, this is posted on a Forbes, what do you call it? I can't remember the damn name right now. It's on a nope, forgot the name again. Anyways, this is on Forbes. It's a link, it's a forum, is what I wanted to say. And it says, iPhone 7 leak reveals radical design changes. It says, we all know an iPhone redesign is coming. Apple's pattern of numerical followed by the S releases is well established, and it means that the iPhone 7 will see the first major redesign since the handsets went big with the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. But few will have expected the redesign to be as potentially radical as this. Now, design number one, they have said, is, they call it, Goodbye Lightning Port. Perhaps the model which would have most practical impact on customers is a prototype which sees Apple ditch the Lightning connector. In its place would be USB Type-C, a standard company has already backed heavily by making it the only port on its new MacBook. With Android phones widely expected to also shift to Type-C in 2016, this would potentially unify smartphone charging standards. On the flip side, it would also cause chaos for owners of Lightning port accessories, and the port itself was only introduced in 2012. So basically what they're talking about here is they would have a totally different charging kit, which would actually be really nice because then we wouldn't have to deal with the exclusive Lightning port they've always had, for example on the bottom of this iPhone 6. So it would be nice if for once we actually got a more buyable and more used type of charger. Now, design number two says, hello wireless charging. Tying in with growing rumors that Apple will ditch the 3.5mm headphone jack is another iPhone 7 prototype which supports wireless charging. There's no information on whether this will be compatible with existing wireless charging standards or if Apple has created its own. Given Apple's reputation for late but right tech introductions, I doubt the company would launch anything if it were able to offer similar charge speeds to wired charging, and this is something next generation versions of existing wireless standards are close to achieving. So honestly, I would be really glad, personally, for my opinion, if they came out with wireless charging, because now Samsung has already made a wireless charger, or soon to be coming. I don't know if it's out already or not. I should probably look more into that. But if it is, they are already working on making a wireless port, and it looks badass. So Apple needs to catch up a little bit. Now, design number three says multi-touch 3D touch. It says multi-touch wasn't new when Apple introduced it with gestures like pinch to zoom in the original iPhone, but it was the first time it had been used in a mobile device. Now Apple is allegedly testing integration of this technology with 3D touch. How would this work? For example, think of a two-finger simultaneous, I said that wrong, simultaneous 3D touch as a back button shortcut or three-finger force touch to go back to the home screen. But how practical is this? Personally, I'm skeptical. I'm sure Apple is looking at how to expand 3D touch functionally, but it already represents a major change and requires time to get customers and developers on side. So, that's pretty interesting. Now, design number four sounds pretty badass, which is dual cameras. It says dual rear camera technology was once hotly rumored for the iPhone 6s before Apple allegedly got cold feet and wanted to develop it further. As such, it is very credible, and this advance is now ready for this iPhone 7, especially since the iPhone 6s camera didn't crush the competition as previous iPhones had done. The potential to offer optical zoom instead of the frankly useless digital zoom-in cameras today. Camera tip. You'll get better results cropping a normal photo later than using digital zoom to take a shot. Now that would be very badass if they actually came out with doing that. That would be very nice, for my opinion. I'm really hoping these designs do come to iPhone 7. Now there is one last rumored design, which is design number 5, in-display fingerprint recognition. Now it says, along with ditching the Lightning port, this would represent a massive change for Apple. In-display fingerprint recognition would allow the company to finally ditch the home button and drastically shrink the iPhone's famously large bezels, creating a more pocketable device. Certainly, this would represent the best of both worlds, freeing up front space while keeping the unlock option accessible with the phone on a surface, but whether such technology is ready remains to be seen. That said, patents mean we know Apple is actively working on it. So, the thing says what to believe. Right now, his personal advice would be to treat each of these redesigns with caution. I wouldn't be surprised if Apple was working on all 5, but it is highly doubtful a single super iPhone will be launched in 2016 containing them all. In fact, it is already strongly rumored that a much simpler change, moving to AMO LED displays, has been scrapped at this early stage. Still, what I think you can bet on is the iPhone 7 having a fairly radical redesign. The iPhone 6s and 6s Plus remain massively successful, but they haven't yet shown the same stratospheric generational growth as witnessed by the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. Given Apple generates over 60% of its revenue from iPhones, I'd expect to see it pull all of the stops with the iPhone 7 in 2016. So, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below about these rumored redesigns that they might have on the upcoming iPhone 7. That probably won't be coming out until late September or early October. And that's about it, guys. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. This is Techie Rumor saying peace out.